back on Taking Care of Business on Kern Radio Newstalk 1180 with our guest by phone, Ray Stevens. Ray, I have to tell you, that is one of my 3 or 4 favorite songs of all time. That is just what an inspirational, and every time I hear it, it just gives me goosebumps.
Well, thank you.
Tell us a little bit about that story. How did you, what's the inspiration for that song?
Well, in 1970, I was signed to host the Andy Williams Summer Show on NBC. And I had also been signed to Andy's record label, Barnaby Records, and I wanted to make my first record a hit for the new label, and also a song that might be used as a theme for that summer show on television. And so I just forced myself, spent 3 days chained to the piano, and I forced myself to keep writing until I wrote something that I thought could fill the bill. And sure enough, after about 3 days, I came out from under a pile of wadded up paper and said, I think I've got it. And it was Everything is Beautiful.
You got it all right. It was #1 back in 1970 on the Billboard charts.
Wow. You know, Ray, if you can for us, could you please chain yourself back to the piano for another 3 days and come up with another song like that? I think this world desperately needs more songs like that. I mean, that's just a classic. And you
got it.
You won a Grammy for that song.
Yeah. Best Male Vocal of the Year. Yeah.
Uh-huh. And then you won a Grammy for a song that I'd forgotten about until I started doing the research for the show today, and that was Misty.
Yeah, that was Best Arrangement Grammy in 1974, I believe, Misty.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Okay, now, I've been kind of building up to this because Mike was telling me about this. Tell us about the project you're working on now. I mean, it sounds really exciting. And before you do, I've got to tell people, you really need to go to raystevens.com. I mean, it's a must. There's a lot of great stuff on that website. So tell us about the project you're working on now.
Well, it's been 2 years in the making, maybe a little more than 2 years, and it is ambitiously titled The Encyclopedia of Recorded Comedy Music. And I've gone back to the very beginning of when records first started being made up till the present time and tried to find all of the big comedy hits, musically speaking. And this package has more than 100 songs in it, and we're finishing it up right now. In the next few weeks, I think I'll have it done, and it'll be, 6 or 8, probably 8 CDs in a package, along with a book, a coffee table book, explaining all the details about every song, the writers, the artists, the times, the situation that was the sort of the catalyst for each of these songs, because some of these songs go back to times and they indicate the times that they're from, with the lyric as well as the musical arrangement.
Incredible. So, and you're looking, like you said, over 100 songs. So it'll be a 100-song collection.
Yeah, and it's been such a great labor of love. I've really enjoyed doing it, and like I say, we're getting down to the end of it, and it's really coming together nicely. I'm very proud of it.
Do you think you'll have it out before Christmas?
Oh gosh, I hope to have it out in by the 1st of August or middle of August, anyway.
And how would somebody, if they wanted to place an order, be able to do that?
Well, raystevens.com, or it'll be, on all the usual in all the usual places. The record company has distribution in stores, as well as all the other. In addition to raystevens.com, all the other additional internet websites, iTunes, Rhapsody, whatever all those are.
I'm really looking forward to seeing and listening to that. There are some other songs when I was reading some information about yourself. The Battle of New Orleans, Help Me Through the Night, Misty, Along Came Jones, Raindrops Keep Falling on My Head. Did you write these songs, perform these songs, or what was your relationship to those songs?
If you'll name them, I'll tell you what my relationship is.
The Battle of New Orleans.
Oh, well, that's an old song. Jimmy Driftwood had a hit on that 100 years ago, and It's an old folk song. He put the words to it, and I took the melody and put different words to it and recorded it right after Katrina.
Oh, how about Along Came Jones? I always loved that song back in the 60s.
Yeah, I had a hit with that after Guitarzan, and it was in the Guitarzan album. That was written, I think, by Jerry Lieber and Mike Stoller, and they recorded it originally, I believe, with the Coasters.
Yeah, you're right, the Coasters, that's right.
Isn't that funny? I forgot about that song, Along Came Jones. I forgot that you did that. Yeah,
Billy Guy was the lead singer with the Coasters, and he had that great little voice that went, and then along came Jones. He had a very unique sound.
Now, another song I really enjoyed last night was Osama Yo Mama.
Yeah. After the World Trade Center, 9/11, I was watching television, a football game, and somebody in the stadium held up a sign that said Osama Yo Mama, and I thought, hey, man, if that is not the title of a song, I'm a monkey's uncle, and so I wrote the song and put it out.
Did you send him royalties?
I tried, but I couldn't find him.
Yeah, good excuse.
Now that I know where he is, I don't think he could use them. So I'm just gonna, I donated them to the United Way. If you want to know the truth,
that was nice of you.
Yeah. Our guest by phone is a living legend, Ray Stevens.
You sure it's Stevens?
It's Stevens. It's not.
How do you spell that?
Ragsdale. How about that?
Oh, yeah. No more calls. We have a winner.
Yeah. Okay. You had a question, Clint?
No, I don't have a question right now. I'm just excited to be here.
I am too. And I'm going to go, one thing I'm going to do later on this weekend is go on raystevens.com and buy myself a copy of that Tea Party album, because most everything you've done lately, like the We the People, is on that Tea Party album, right?
Well, a lot of things are on there. The album is called We the People, and there are I think 20 sides on it, or I can't remember exactly how many sides, but there are also 4 complimentary DVDs included in that package.
Mm-hmm. And now you've been speaking at some Tea Party rallies, I understand.
A few, yeah, and I'm just so thankful that the Tea Party has emerged. Folks, if you're worried, if you care about the future of America, get involved, because we've all got to do something. We got to stop this runaway train. Walter Williams, I hope you're wrong.
I hope he is too. But one of the biggest concerns I have is if some people don't feel they got the candidate that they want on the Republican Party, we're going to see a third candidate, which would almost definitely give Obama the re-election.
Hey, I'd vote for Charlie Sheen before I'd vote for Obama.
I heard that somewhere yesterday. Somebody else said that, or else it was something I saw you said.
Yeah, I heard it said on TV last night. I think it was... oh, gosh, I'm having a mental block here. Got a set of mental blocks for Christmas. Let's see. The blonde girl that writes the great books.
Oh, Ann Coulter?
Yeah.
Ann Coulter said it, yeah.
Yeah, I saw that last night, too. That was pretty interesting.
Yeah, but I agree. I mean, we're looking at people like, Romney, people like that aren't necessarily most people's first choice, but, it's anybody but Obama. Definitely anybody but Obama.
Well, Time Magazine came out with a real negative on Romney yesterday.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah.
Well, what do you expect? Time Magazine.
With that,
on that note, Ray, thank you so very much for the time, and we're going to make some phone calls. Clay and I know a couple of people, and we would love to have you out here at the Crystal Palace. That would be perfect.
Well, great. I'd love to come. Listen, my agent is Bobby Roberts, and he's in Nashville here. So I'll tell him to check with his folks in California and see if we can't line that up.
That would be fantastic.
If you get the opportunity, say hello to Mike Burchetta from Clay Kerner. I'll probably see him at our high school reunion later this month.
Okay.
I'll do it.
Great. On that note, Ray, thank you very, very much for being here, and we will talk to you soon.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Thank you, Ray.
Thank you.
We'll be back on Taking Care of Business on Kern Radio Newstalk 1180.